There we go. Hey guys, what is up everybody? How's everybody doing today, afternoon, evening, depending on where you guys live? Hope all you guys are having a phenomenal weekend so far. Most importantly, guys, welcome back to the channel of Main Event Baseball with Ryan. If you guys did catch my episode interview with Paige yesterday, you probably know about my special guest. I'm going to introduce you to him in just a second. But first of all, my special guest, former waitress at my local pub, Twisted Timber, and two-time MVP, my long-time and good friend, especially when it comes to baseball. Alyssa, welcome to the channel.
Thank you, Ryan. Thanks for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Anytime. So just tell us a little about yourself.
Oh, sure thing. So, let's see. I've been in Boise on and off for about 15, 16 years now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And love baseball, love sports. Baseball's my number one. Let's see. Big Yankee fan, as Ryan knows.
Yes.
Love watching baseball. Want to catch every game this season. That's a little bit about me.
It's good to hear. And so basically, this is actually a question by Lindsay. Shout out Lindsay for this. But how long have we known each other? I don't even know the answer to that. I was hoping you would know.
I think, probably 4 years now.
Going on, yeah.
Right around 2020, I think.
Yeah, that's foreign, yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
And all that. So, yeah, a couple questions as always. So we'll just start off with the easy ones. How long have you been a baseball fan?
Oh my gosh. So I will be 31 next month. And so I'd say 31 years. No, I mean, I wasn't a huge fan when I was a baby, obviously. But,
yeah.
I started watching Yankee baseball with my dad when I was a kid. So probably at least 20 years I've been a baseball fan. Yeah. It's a long time.
That's longer than me, believe it or not. I mean, I'm 26. I mean, you're making me feel old. But so if you go to a baseball game and all that, or you sit at home and watch it, or go out to a restaurant and watch it, what would be your favorite baseball food and drink, and why?
That's a good question. I'm gonna have to go with the classic hot dog.
Oh wow!
Hot dog, soda, maybe beer. Classics. Mustard on it. That's it.
That's the perfect baseball food.
That's it. I like the fancy stuff, but the classic hot dog.
I'm a cheeseburger fan, but I can't have it at a baseball game. It's not me. If you favorite baseball movie, if you have one.
I do. I have two. Is that okay?
Yeah, name them.
Okay. Sandlot.
Okay, that's an iconic one. I'm
that's
gonna tell you that.
And I like The Rookie.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So those are my top two.
Do you have a favorite part in those movies? Particularly?
I'd say The Beast in Sandlot.
Okay.
Yeah, when they get the balls in the backyard.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's a good scene. So that's probably my favorite.
Do you have a favorite baseball book?
So I was gonna bring it. I forgot to bring it, but I have a book about like just the Yankees and their history and their stadiums and stuff like that. That's probably my favorite baseball book, though.
That equals if you're a Yankee fan.
Exactly.
Talk about one of the most high-paid teams in all of baseball too.
That's so true. It goes in about that too. It tells you all about the money they have.
Yeah. Well, you did answer this, but I'm gonna go into it anyway. A favorite baseball team and basically why?
Yeah. New York Yankees all the way. Yeah, I watched it with my dad growing up when I was young, so it just kind of became my favorite team. You know about that.
Yeah, I do. And all that. Any other teams?
If I had to,
if you could take one,
right? If I had to pick a number two, you're gonna be happy about this. I'd probably take the Cubs.
Oh, I kind of feeling you would say that. Thank you.
Yeah, that's
yes. All that.
Cool.
It's too bad Rizzo's a Yankee.
I know, and that's another reason I'd take the Cubs too.
But,
yeah, Rizzo.
Yeah, definitely. The next question is something. Actually, shout out to Paige with the Boise Hawks for asking this. But what is your favorite baseball memory if you have one?
Ooh, I do. That's a really good question.
It is. Shout out Paige, by the way, for
yeah.
that. Thank you.
Good one, Paige. I went to the old stadium in the Bronx in New York. Watched a Yankee and Boston game, so Red Sox Yankees game. I think I was 16, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe a little younger, 15, 16. My favorite memory with my uncle and my cousins. It was a fun time.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've been to a Yankee Red Sox game. It was at Fenway 2016 when I graduated high school, and I can tell you there is nothing better than a Yankee Red Sox game right now. Just make sure you're not causing trouble.
Exactly.
I mean, it can get chaotic. But
Exactly.
if there was a rule in baseball that you could change, would you, and what would it be and why?
Ooh. Okay. Is there a mercy rule in baseball?
Not in MLB. Not in MLB. In Little League, yeah.
Okay.
Little League in high school, yes.
I think that's the one thing I would change because when they start getting position players to
Yeah.
pitch, I think I would just call the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm with you too. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like watching a game even if it's 20-0, but you don't see the competitiveness
Right.
as high
Yeah.
then. So it's actually a pretty good one. I never thought of that.
Oh,
so
thank you.
yeah, I mean, wow, yeah. So what do you mainly enjoy most about the game? I mean, obviously watching it, but anything else?
I like the uniforms. I like when they kind of come out with new like City Connect uniforms
Oh, yeah.
or the different kind of swag they all have. I would say that's probably. I love watching the game, but the uniforms are cool when they have cool uniforms.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Yes, and the Yankees will have a City Connect uniform this upcoming season.
Very
So
cool.
looking forward to seeing what that looks like.
Me too. Me too.
So what, in your mind, what would be the best? I mean, obviously you guys know that anytime a batter comes up, they have their own walk-up song. So what do you think would be the best all-time walk-up song? I mean, it could be a player that has it. It could be a player that doesn't. So what do you think?
I would say I have two again.
Name them.
Judge's song.
Okay.
I don't know exactly the title, but it does say in there he's the king of New York.
Ah.
So I like that one. And then
All right.
my number two is probably New York, New York by Frank Sinatra. It's kind of slow, and they play it at the end
Yeah.
of Yankee games. But
And of course they would.
yeah, yeah. But I do like that one. I don't know. It reminds me of baseball. So
There you go. I mean,
yeah.
and wow, I like it.
Thanks.
So, and then if you had an all-time favorite player, and I mean there's a lot, especially when it comes to Yankees, who would it be, and why?
Also a good question again. A lot of good questions.
Yeah.
You did awesome. Okay, I have two again.
All right. Tell me.
Is that fair? All right. Aaron Judge,
Okay.
the captain.
Yep.
And I'd say Derek Jeter.
Why?
Awesome.
For some reason, I had a feeling you were going to say that.
Yeah, it has to be Jeter. Just because I watched him a lot growing up.
Yeah.
And now I get to watch Aaron Judge.
Yep.
So it's
Yeah.
kind of cool, you know?
Yes. Oh, yes. And you get to watch Marcus Stroman for my Cubs as he's now a Yankee. So
So true.
makes his Yankee debut tomorrow morning, by the way.
There we
So,
go.
but yeah, the next question: what do you think? And again, there is a lot of jobs in baseball, both on and off the field. But if you could pick a job you would want to have in baseball, what would it be and why?
Ooh, I would say maybe a manager. A lot of
Okay.
responsibility. Holy cow!
Oh,
team
yeah.
on my back. But how cool would that be? You know, I don't know
Yeah.
if I'm capable, but I think that would be the coolest job.
Yeah, I I am right up there with you. There's a lot of jobs that are really interesting, really good in the game, but I would definitely say managers, you have that authority role, but also a lot of pressure on you. I mean,
Totally.
so I don't know if I could do that, but this was actually asked by the Twisted Timber. Shout out to every single one of them, particularly Lindsay and Laura. What would you rather have, or like, what would you rather watch? Would you rather watch a home run derby, a MLB All-Star game, or an opening day baseball? What would it be and why? Out of this, like,
I gotta say opening day.
okay,
Just the excitement. I almost treat it like, a holiday.
yeah, yes.
So that's my favorite. The others are very fun to watch though.
Oh yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, home run derby, Judge, especially if you haven't seen the 2017 home run derby,
Yeah.
gotta watch that. But and guys, I've said this too many times, but opening day really needs to be a national holiday. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I mean, it needs to be, but what would be the best day out of an entire baseball season, in your opinion? I mean,
Okay. I feel like the easy answer is opening day again,
yeah, yeah,
which is one of the best days. But I will say, if the Yankees make it to the postseason, that would probably be the best day.
yeah. Oh yeah.
The last game of the season, regular season going into the postseason. If
Yes.
they do make postseason, I would be just so happy.
Yes, and yeah, of course, Aaron Boone probably has a lot of pressure on him considering what the Yankees did last year and all of that. And then is there anything, I mean, we are in spring training right now. We're only 3 days in, by the way, but is there anything in spring training you do like?
I do. I like to see the young talent,
Oh yeah, I'm up there with you.
Right. I like to see, and here's the thing, I love the Yankees, that, and
Yeah.
I love watching just the Yankees. I do like watching all of baseball. But spring training, I feel like I watch all the teams, kind of see who's out there and
Exactly.
what to expect, who's looking good, and the young guys out there. So yeah.
I mean, that is one way. I'm gonna tell you guys, if you have a favorite MLB team and you don't know much about the minor league system, I would definitely key in on that. It's something very important. But yeah, Alyssa, that is it. We made it through good timing. As always, thank you so very much for joining me on this edition of Main Event Baseball with Ryan. Thank you.
Yeah, Brian, thanks for having me.
And for all you guys know the drill, but if you don't, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like and that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, guys. Always feel free to leave a comment down below. Love hearing what you guys have to say and getting back to you guys. And you guys know the drill, but have a good, safe rest of your night. Stay out of trouble. And I will see you all guys back here tomorrow for another edition. Again, thank you, Alyssa.
Thanks, Ryan.
All right. Have a good night, guys. It's not coming up. That's all right.